Princess Peach here. And actually, we have a special clip for today. It's actually not a crazy random clip like normal. What we have today is something extremely different. We are going to be doing today an interview with Cana herself. Sorry, I was going to say her last name, but then again, I don't know her last name yet, so it's a mystery that caused me to blank out. Anyways, before I start rambling on, Cana, let's talk about Cana's crazy radio, because it has been a while since we updated on it, and I thought it would be best we have an interview on it for our next clip.
Well, Peach, this is supposed to be a crazy random clip, but then again, this is only for times between the radio show and TV show episodes whenever those ever gets up. But yeah, we are going to do an interview. Well, she's going to interview me about it. Yep, that's what we're going to do, Peachies.
Yes, I said that. Anyways, now can we get this started? We're already over a minute into this recording. Now, Cana, how much longer do you think it's going to be until we finally get the first episode of the radio show?
Well, we're going to do the recording today. But then something happened with the doctor, so we couldn't do it. But we also got promised by the doctor that this recording, the final recording that we need, is going to be done within 2 weeks at the most. So, for sure, the recording's going to be done before 2 weeks have passed. So, expect it done almost as soon. Though it is true we would have to be doing voice. We have to check the voices, check the clip, make sure it's nice. But we expect it to be up in about 2 weeks at the most, at the latest, any other word you want to say. We're expecting it up before 2 weeks have passed.
2 weeks, that's it. Are you sure?
We have the script completely done. 14 pages of script, all completely written and done.
14 pages.
We have been working on this script and everything for a long time, and we're making sure it's done right. And me means white. We are making sure that this is a very entertaining show as best we can. We want to make the first episode right. As anyone should know, starting up something new is really, really hard. And we have to work to get it good. Once you take off, it's a bit easier. But the first episode of any show has to catch your eye. It has to be good, entertaining, a bit funny. It just has to be good, or else no one want to watch no more. And that's the whole point. You want them to watch more, so we are trying to do our best to make people entertained and ready to go to the next episode. And the next, when we get them done, they're going to be begging us to hurry up at the end of this, is what we're trying to do.
Oh, really?
Yep, really. That is what we're trying to do, and that's why it's taking so long. Plus, this is a voice thing.
Now, you said it's going to be 14 pages of script, so about how long do you think this is going to be?
Well, we expect it to have to go on YouTube in parts, which of course means that it's easily going to be over 10 minutes. Because of how many pages, and then also there is a special part inside that is completely scriptless, which means we don't know how long that's going to take or even what exactly is going to be said. Every time we would say it, it would be different. And that, of course, means that
of course, we don't know how long it could be.
Exactly. We did a run through of the scripted part with a couple of friends, and we figured out it is for sure over 10 minutes. We didn't really time to tell the truth, but we started late at night and it got even later in the night, and we noticed there was a time lapse between we start and we end. As in the sun was up, the sun go down. No, it's not that long. But it for sure will be a few parts, if more than two. But we really are trying to make this as best we can. The doctor really, even if he doesn't seem he want to be in it, he is really trying his best to make sure this show turns out good. Even if he doesn't sound it when the recording happens and we finally get it up, he really is putting his hard work into this. But you have to forget, you cannot forget, he also is on the ASF, and that is kind of sponsoring me program, which means that's more important. So he has to make sure he does that first. And then, of course, Armageddon's coming up. So he really has to work at that instead of this. But he also has been trying his best to multitask between the two. Really? He's actually been trying to work on this? Yep. He is a part of this. He is the co-host. Of course he has to work on it. And he truly does without me asking. He really tries to help out. When we made the script, we both were shouting out ideas and saying our different ideas as our voice work. And she does everything, really. Cana, she does everything. She does all the sounds and stuff. She typed up the script, just listened to our ideas and put everything together. We ran through it and made sure it worked. Yeah, it worked. And that's for sure. We try our best. Wow, you really are putting a lot of work into this. That is good to hear, really. That this time is not being wasted, trying to distract us, trying to make it seem like a big deal when it's gonna be nothing. It's gonna be something. Trust me, Peach. It's gonna be something. Can you give us any hints or any ideas? Well, Meal said that the first episode, it will not have too many peoples in it. It won't have too many big giant things. It'll be mostly like a news story thing. But that's because the main idea was going to be a news broadcast. But after the first episode, we're going to start adding new things in. So then it really is more of a radio show, not just a news show. So we're going to make it bigger, more broader, and more exciting and more fun. Maybe have a game show of sorts and add some crazy people in there. Maybe have more interviews and stuff like that we're going to have in there. It's really going to be a neat and spectacular thing. And we even have a soundboard now, so that means we can also play weird sound effects at random times during the thing. Yay! Wow, this sounds crazy. Now, again, can you give us any hints on the show? Well, if you have been noticing, me kind of have been giving hints on the show this entire time. But me can't really say too much. But this is mostly news stories, which me can say since, well, so you know. But a nice new twist on them. And of course, with me and him talking and yakking and complaining about things and bringing stuff to each other's attentions. But also, we're gonna have, well, one you'll see, but really, we have it so that you would enjoy it. You could go along with it. People have already, just hearing little sample clips, are memorizing those sample clips and playing it back to Cana and other people as jokes. It's really caught on already before it's even started. But me will only tell this thing in this last minute of this clip. Is that at the end of the episode, after the credits, there's going to be a special little thing we're going to make just for you guys. And it's going to be in every single Lady Sword episode. A fancy little ending that you guys will really, really enjoy. And me hopes you will. Me knows you will. Really, it's going to be a nice surprise. We won't say anything else about it, but you will like it. Well, that's good to hear. And we really should be getting this over with since this is almost 10 minutes. So I'm happy you were here, Cana, and this interview is over.